Hi, my name is Marcia, and I'm 39 years old. Yeah, I was going to fathom my age and see 29. Though, since the surgery that I had more than a year ago, was December 22nd of 2017. When I had my DBS surgery and got my life back and had awesome results because I had a lot of difficulty walking, especially the last 2 years. I was put on disability for my nursing profession as an RN with newborns and babies. And prior to that, or in the meantime, the 15 years that I worked at the hospital as an RN, I had worked on neurology, which was with some traumatic brain injury. So I definitely got the idea that it could have been worse. It could be worse with some of the situations that I've got to work with, and how some people either cope with their situations of loss of mobility or whatever due to stroke or head injuries. How resilient they are. So I definitely believe that I'm a lot more resilient. I was really, really angry when I got diagnosed with Parkinson's. Went through depression. There was a lot of adjustments. The aspect of thinking yourself going to be put in a wheelchair, because I seen my father-in-law. He passed away at 61 in 2012, I think it was, about 2012, 2013. Anyway, that was less than 4 years ago. And I figured I am not going to go down like that. He had lots of confusion from the medications, and he was an engineer. He was a very brilliant guy. But he didn't want to have the surgery because, I don't know, for some uncertain reasons. But anyway, I didn't want to leave my kids without a mother, and I wanted to show them how science has come a long way and that you don't give up. And I definitely feel like I'm a fighter, and I feel like I've motivated a lot of my friends and family, or at least I motivated myself to keep going, because every day is like a gift. Prior to the surgery, I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk really good. I could walk, but very little. Balance was off. It was just a very struggle to do dishes and eat or walk in public. It got really scary to drive, which now I drive my kids all over the place. I'm a lot more active now with my kids than I was even prior to the surgery, because I'm very, very grateful. What else can I tell you? Yes, I went through depression and adjustment with the Parkinson's diagnosis, because there's a lot of non-motor symptoms, such as depression, apathy, that come along with, and the facial masking. So now the biggest change that I've noticed is I could smile again. Hence the the piercing when I got my lip was to pull away from, because my symptoms were mostly on my left side to start off with. Then they progressed to the right side, and that's when I took out the piercing and all that sort of stuff, and then went through the surgery, and then feel like I've got my life back. I got a bad haircut from the whole ordeal, but if that's the worst that's going to come of it, that's fine. And some little other tidbits about me. I went into nursing because my grandfather, when I was 7, passed away of Parkinson's, and that was the first time with the complications like pneumonia and bladder infection, which he didn't die of Parkinson's, but with Parkinson's. And he motivated me to become a nurse, and so did my other grandpa, which my life has played out. Yeah, some people think, oh, how could you deal with all that? But I think if I wasn't given the situation, I wouldn't have the positive outlook that I have. Yes, there's certain days that are a lot harder than others, and it's given me the opportunity to be home with my kids. Now that I'm not working, I do have some apprehension and nervousness, but like Michael J. Fox said, that you can live your life worrying about the worst case scenario happening, and if it happens, you lived it twice. I don't want to live it twice. I just want to live it once. With the whole bad situation thing once in my life. But I do plan on living my life the best. I love gardening, which is what gets me outside. This 20 below temperatures in northern Minnesota does suck, and I can't wait till we have green grass again. But until then, I'll just have to deal with the cabin fever like the rest of the population does. And kind of question, is it Parkinson's? Is it depression? Is it normal? The boons I'm having. So I still work with a great therapist that comes out to my house, and I do struggle a little bit with adjusting to the not having to take medication. Yes, it's great not having to take medications every 3 hours, which is up to 24 or more pills a day for Parkinson's, and I had to watch the clock. And I set my timer for every 3 hours for medications. But now I only take 2 pills a day, once in the morning, once in mid-afternoon, which is awesome, amazing. And if I do have the feeling that life is getting me down, I can just turn off my DBS for a couple minutes and get a whole new appreciation of what it's like to have Parkinson's. And I really have gotten back my identity again, which is mom, gardener, woman. That was the biggest challenge, is being a woman and having the personal image distortion being a woman in the first place, let alone have throwing Parkinson's on top of that. That really sucked. But biggest thing is I was always angry all the time, and now that I'm not as frustrated with my Parkinson's and really have a whole new appreciation on this whole life thing and mom thing, I don't get caught up on things as much as I used to, which Parkinson's does suck. It does absolutely suck. I still have my days, especially during that 10-month when my period gets me migraines, and the whole weakness thing gets even worse and the balance gets thrown off. But we snap back up, and yeah, I do visit Pity City. I'm not saying I'm always 100% cheerful, but I'm trying to be more active in the Parkinson's community and be an advocate and not babble. So I'm still learning. Plus my communications, my speech was really soft, and you can see that in some of my videos that I have. If you just type in my first and last name or search the other ones, subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. I will post more videos and probably delete some from my takes. But yeah, another thing is I colored my hair, and I figured I can't go wrong with it too bad because it's got all the links in it. And here's my battery that I was nervous about having a scar. I just tell people it's my battle wounds. And my wonderful wire that goes up and down the side of my head keeps lead bands in, so there's a positive to every blah. Anyway, if you got any questions, ask. Post some comments or email me, and I will try to reply with some more videos. Just ask me anything.